Welcome back, guys. Crypto FUD. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody had a great week. Let's jump right into it. So, just gonna be a quick Saturday morning video. I have the Dappradar chart up. If you've been following my videos, here and there I've been talking about Dapp. If you were closely following my videos, you saw what I did with my MMF holdings. I sold probably about, I want to say maybe about a week ago now. It's been maybe not like 5 or 6 days, and I converted basically all my MMF in my DeFi wallet. I swapped it over to Dappradar, or it's called Radar if you're looking for the coin. It can be bought directly on Crypto.com's application platform, or you can also swap your coins on the DeFi wallet as well. Another big exchange that it's on is on Huobi, I believe it's pronounced. You can also swap it on there, and Uniswap as well. So Dappradar, basically not going to get into the fundamentals or anything like that. This usually is a with Dapp, it is a long-term play, I say, but recently, since we've been in this kind of a crazy bear market, Dapp will have little explosions, and then it'll slowly go back down to about 0.004, so a little bit less than half a penny, and that's usually when I start buying in. I didn't catch it down here because I was still in the MMF position, but I did catch it when it was like, when it went down to about like right here, which was about a half a penny, 0.005. I basically swapped all my MMF over. They did hit me with the damn swapping fee. I don't know how much it was, but it was like out of like $800, it was like $20 that they hit me with. So I was just like, it felt like it was a lot for a damn swap. I mean, I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention exactly to the numbers, but it just felt like I was like, didn't it go down like $20 just now when I swapped? But regardless, I was able to swap it over around half a penny, and I did sell when this was on its way up. Didn't catch the top, but I did sell when it was on its way up for like about a 20-25% gain. So I was able to get that, that money that I lost from the swap, plus another, like, whatever you want to say. I don't know how much that percentage would be, but it'd be close to 20% off the MMF basically holdings that I swapped over to Dappradar. So I pretty much got all my money back, plus that I was down on MMF, because I wasn't down much on MMF. I did start buying back on MMF when it was towards the bottom. I did sell when it was a little bit lower than what I had originally purchased in, because of everything that was going on with MMF. There was a big sell-off, like a 20% drop overnight. I didn't catch it till the next morning. So I was able to at least recoup and get a little bit actually profits out of all that. So I'm not upset, I think more I'm just like kind of down because I really was looking at MMF as a long-term play, and it just didn't turn out to be like that for right now. So I'm not upset that I was able to make a quick move and at least get all my returns back plus. So Dappradar, right now it's still having a nice little pump. It's still up, I think, for the day. Like technically for the last 24 hours it's up like 25%. So it's definitely having a pump. Would I suggest buying in? I wouldn't suggest any of that because I'm not a financial advisor, but at the same time, I would keep my eye on it. I personally wouldn't buy in right now, just because whenever you see these 20-30% quick jump ups, there's usually a following, where it'll jump down 15-20% as well. Dapp is crazy. If you zoom out on this thing, it'll have these crazy jumps. Crazy pumps, like boom. This one was a big one. I was buying in down here, had a lot of Dapp at that time, and I almost ruled it all the way up. And you can never time that top. Obviously, if you can, you're lucky, and that's awesome. Couldn't time it all the way, but I definitely did sell towards the top and made some good gains on this one, and then kind of just waited. I think if I'm remembering correctly, I did buy back down here, and I did sell again. So it's like kind of That's what I've been doing with that, because I did previously. I learned my lesson a couple times where I did ride it all the way up and then ride it back down. And I was like, damn it, I could have doubled my position, or, you know, took some profits out, or whatever the case is. So I kind of been doing that. I know one day, though, it is going to eventually start going up, and it's not going to come back down like we've seen, where it goes all the way. It goes, you know, has a nice pop and then, you know, a nice drop. So we'll have to, you know, I'm definitely going to want to get a good position and eventually, but right now, and this is what I'm getting to, is right now with the actual market, Bitcoin, you know, hurting right now. To me, like, the whole DApp and everything is not gonna. Those coins are not gonna explode, or they're not gonna stay up for long, because, you know, at the end of the day, the main coins, the actual market is just not doing good right now. So that's why I'm doing these quick jump ins and jump outs on these small cap coins. Bitcoin, if you remember the last couple of videos before we had this drop, I was like, I'm going to draw this trend line. As long as we can stay on this trend line, I'm going to consider it a temporarily bullish movement that we have. Well, I ate my words, because literally like 10 hours later, we started dropping like crazy. So looks like we fell back into this famous channel that I've been speaking about for what, 2 or 3 weeks now. We're at about 16,650. So we'll see how this is. I'm not really worried about this bottom line right here. I'm really worried. I'm really just want to make sure that we stay above we have support around 15.8. Definitely don't want to see it go down in the 1500s again. But if we can see it, hold support around at least 16.2, I feel like we'll be okay. There's a lot of FUD right now. Remember, we're crypto FUD. There's a lot of FUD out there in regards to that we're going to be going into a deep recession, 2023. It's inevitable, you know, is what they're saying. So, and also tax harvesting is going on right now in regards to the crypto market, where a lot of people are selling off because they're down. So they're gonna sell off, and then they're gonna buy back in at the before the end of the year. And the reason why they're doing that is because in stocks you can't do that. If you let's say you own a stock and you're down and you sell it, you can use it as a write-off, correct? But you can't buy back into that stock for 30 days, I believe. As far as it'll cancel out your tax write-off if you buy back into that same stock. I know the terminology is probably a little different, but that's basically in a nutshell what it is. With crypto, they haven't implemented any any kind of like laws or anything like that, as far as you're not able to do that yet. You know, in the near future, in the future above us, we might see something like that. But for right now, a lot of people are taking advantage of, especially years like this where you're down. You can definitely use it as a tax write-off for anything. So, like, let's say, you know, you have thousands of dollars that you're down. You sell, you can use it as a write-off, and you can buy right back in and get your same position. But you just sold for a loss, and you can use it as a write-off for your tax purposes. So I think a lot of that, you take in that, the recession, you know, the whole Fed talk that just passed this past week, you know, throw it all in there, mixed with a couple other things like Binance and, you know, still FTX, everything going on, and we're where we're at. So we'll definitely keep monitoring this. You know, 16.6 in my eyes is not terrible. If we can hold at least 16.2 by the end of the year, I think 2023 is going to be a turnaround for us. It's not going to be immediately, but I think 2023 will be a turnaround for us. If you've survived through this year, I tip my hat, because it's been a struggle this year. This has been one of the rougher years for crypto and for the whole market. So we'll definitely keep monitoring this. I'll keep you guys in the loop. This weekend we'll have some other videos. We'll monitor Dappradar, see if there's going to be a continued pump or if there's going to be another drop. My buy-in for Dapp will be anywhere around half a penny or anything less than that. So we'll see. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you again. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, watch all my other videos. You kind of know where I'm at with everything else. Hope Hope you guys have a great day. See ya.